Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Good afternoon. Sorry, we had a technical issue. All right. So today we are going to be analyzing gold and GJ. They have about 10 people already. Okay, I guess you guys can see my screen. You don't see my screen. Can you see my screen now? Okay, so let's start. This is D1. Today is Monday and the opening of a new week. We see that last week gold ended with this let's say almost indecisive candle. But before that we had a bearish move, right? So we are going to map out our key levels. Start with our support resistance, support. We are going to be mapping out the most obvious levels. This particular candle is bullish move, and then we saw price bouncing at the same spot, giving us a big bullish move again, and price is currently at the same spot. So on the daily time frame, you can see that price is at the support, at the major support zone, right? Normally, we are going to say that price is at this major support zone, which has been tested about thrice. And if price breaks this support zone, definitely we are expecting gold to fall down. But this is still a major support zone. As you can see previously, we had momentum from this zone. So basically, we'll still be expecting bullish momentum, right? But you cannot just buy on the daily time frame. So you move down to the 4-hour, smaller time frames to get buy entries just because price is at the major support zone, by the way. But we need to get the confirmation because the current move is a bullish move and we have it's a bearish move rather. The current move is a bearish move, as you can see, and we have so much bearish momentum. So we go to the 4-hour time frame. I would normally want to draw my trend line, but anyways, let me just do that. Let's start from here. I could draw that on the 1-hour time frame. Let me just do it here. Now, first of all, what can you see? We can see price at the major support zone. From this consolidation here, market fell down to the same zone that triggered this X bullish move, the former bullish move. We saw another bullish move here, and price is currently at the same zone. Now, this is a 4-hour time frame. If we zoom clearly, you see that price has formed a rejection candle here, a bullish rejection candle here, right? Which is giving us some signal for a buy. The first signal for a buy is that price is at the major support zone, and then the second signal is this rejection. Now, usually I would prefer a rejection that ended with a big body, right? But this is a 4-hour time frame. So let's check the 1-hour time frame. Let's check the 1-hour time frame. Good. On the 1-hour time frame, you can see the bullish momentum. You can see that the buyers are actually entering the market. I think there was a signal to buy here earlier. So we missed the entry, but there's still no big deal. So we have double confirmation here, a horizontal support and a trend line support. We have horizontal support and a trend line support that is giving us double confirmation to buy. The only reason why we can be selling, if you want to sell gold, is if gold breaks this trend line support zone and this horizontal support zone. That's the only time when you can sell gold. So for now, we are going to be looking at buys, right? And I've explained why. We go down to the 30 minutes to see if we can have an entry. On the 30 minute, the market is already growing. This is basically where we should have had a buy entry here, but the market is leaving us, and basically it's not advisable to trade to buy a bullish move. It's not advisable to buy a bullish move because the market has already gone. So we'll be expecting, let's say to this level rather. We're expecting a retracement to this level. If it does, because this candlestick triggered this move, right? We're expecting a retracement to this level. So if gold has to retrace, we actually late. If we had a call at 130, we would have had this entry. Probably. Yeah, we would have had this entry because that was when the candlestick started moving. We would have had this entry. So we're expecting a retracement to this level. If it does, then we'll have a second buy entry because we are thinking that gold is going to move up to this level first. And if it breaks that level, they will have the entire change of this downtrend moving up and moving up. Let's see on the 5 minutes. We can come to the 5 minutes. You can expect a retracement here. Some people are already in this trade. When the trade, that's fine. But if you're not in the trade, it's not enter now because you cannot be buying a move that's already gone right up. So just expect a retracement here. Your stop loss will be somewhere below here. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Let me check it. So, like I said, we are expecting a retracement, right? Because we already missed the move. If the market retraces to this level, then we can have a second chance. But if you want to sell gold, you have to wait till all of this level is broken. That's the double confluence, the trend line support, and then the horizontal support zone, because that's a very major support zone. But if it does not get back to us, then we have actually missed this trade. Then we'll just wait for gold to get to this level and we'll see if we can have a retracement for another entry. Is there any question? Is there any question? I hope you guys can hear me. Any question? Dennis, you can't see my screen. Are you sure? We started by doing top-down analysis. Top-down analysis, we started from the daily time frame. Move down to the 4-hour, move down to the 1 hour, 30 minutes, and then we are waiting for a time frame. So if price retraces to that our zone and gives us a confirmation, we are going to place a buy trade. But if it does not, then the market has gone and we are not in the trade. We have missed the move and we look forward to another move. And then I said that if you want to sell gold, right? If you want to sell, you'll be expecting gold to break out. Let me show you something here. You can only sell if gold breaks out like this, right? And then we have like a mini retracement. So this would be the only expectation if you want to sell. you want to sell, you'll be waiting for gold to break out from here. It means that if gold breaks this level, it would have broken two strong zones. What zones? We have the horizontal support zone all the way to the daily time frame. Let me show you that. The horizontal support zone all the way to the daily time frame. I guess you did combination of horizontal support and resistance. This is the support zone all the way to the daily time frame. We have the horizontal support zone, and then we have the trend line support. As you can see, the trend line support is valid on all our time frames. Then I said we had a long bullish rejection candle here, which gave us the signal for the buy trade we are in. But some people have missed the trade. Some people have missed the trade. So if you want to enter any buy trade now, you should be waiting for a retracement 5 minute or 15-minute time frame. The retracement to this zone. While waiting for a retracement to this zone. If you look previously around 1:30, this candle was formed. This rejection candle was formed, even though it closed bearish, but that was a trigger to this bullish move you have here. Are there any questions? Can we look for fair value gaps? Wait for a retracement into them? Yeah, you can. You can. You can look for gaps. You can look for fair value gaps. Wait for a retracement into those gaps. Now, look at if you see what is happening on the screen, you discover that there was a strong bullish move, and then later the market started going down. Now, when a lot of people saw that bullish move, what happened? They immediately entered the trade and definitely placed their stop losses at a very surface area, and their stop loss going to be hit very soon, or it has already been hit. Sorry that I missed the trade today. Tomorrow we have CPI, so you definitely cover. Kiki Nancy, I'm glad to see you too. Yeah, for the time frame, we answered the question. Oh, you're not seeing my screen. Are you sure? My screen is being shared. Mr. Promise, can you see it?
Yes, something.
So we are kind of experiencing a little retracement. Let's wait to see if we'll have a retracement here. And then when the market retraces, we also look at the confirmation. Okay. Any other question before we move to GJ? Who is not seeing the chart? Let me share again. Are you? Can you guys see the chat now? Can you see the chat? You're not seeing the chat.